quarantine, I've just spent a lot of time with my family, try to stay safe, stay healthy. One lesson I've learned is just not to take your everyday life for granted, which I think is something that I definitely did before COVID, but it's something that I don't plan on doing afterwards for sure. After graduation, I plan on going to college to study journalism. I just hope everyone stays safe and stays healthy and rides this out a little bit longer. Thanks.
Hey everyone, I'm Darshini Babu Ganesh. Over the summer and during online learning, I've been kind of all over the place in terms of what I've been doing, from reading to dancing and coming up with new choreography to trying to pick up some new skills and learn some new things in a couple of different areas, from Carnatic violin to sudden interest in infectious diseases. Wonder where that came from. I also was interning for Kashmir World Foundation, which is an organization that builds drones equipped with AI for environmental conservation and also educates students in aircraft technology and environmental conservation. And I also joined a nonprofit called Medicine Encompassed. Over quarantine, I've definitely learned a lot of things, but I think the most important thing being that taking risks and going outside your comfort zone is so much more worth it than being afraid to try. And also, quarantine was a good reminder that it's very important to spend time with those who you love. After graduation, I'll be heading off to college to hopefully double major in neuroscience and public health. And for anyone that doesn't know, I really love keeping funny quotes from our Poolsville students and teachers in my global journal, and I wanted to share one of them from Mr. Savino, and that was, if you aren't happy and healthy, then what's the point? And I think it's a good question for us to ask ourselves sometimes, probably something that we will very often forget as we head off into the future, but still something that I think is important for us to remember.
Hi, my name's Jacqueline, and I'm a senior at Poolsville. Um, this past summer, I've been just working on my SMACS internship at the National Institute of Standards and Technology. One thing I learned over quarantine was baking. It turned out really badly the first time, but I think I'm better. After graduation, I intend on getting a bachelor's in chemical engineering and hopefully go off to grad school. And one thing that I want all of my fellow students to know before graduation is that you guys played a huge role in my life, and some of the friends I've made here will stay with me forever. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Dora Kreitzer. COVID-19 has definitely made my summer and online learning very interesting. My summer was a lot less busy than normal, so I spent a lot of time doing online campus tours and working on my college apps, but I also got to spend a lot more time with my family, which was really nice. I think getting that extra time with them that I probably wouldn't have had without COVID before senior year was really, really nice. And then going into online learning, I've definitely been trying to keep myself busy to not go crazy. So I've been doing virtual sports seasons, and I also play a couple of club sports. I've been working, but I've also been doing some school clubs like the Poolsville Pulse, the school paper, and our Girl Up Club. Those have definitely kept me busy and engaged outside of the classroom. Actual online school has been okay. It definitely has its ups and downs. But I will say I do not miss the 40-minute drive to Poolsville every morning. The walk from my bed to my desk is a lot more convenient, so that's been great. If I've learned anything over this quarantine, it's just how to be more flexible. I think I'm a very schedule-oriented person, and so not knowing what the next week, month, or even year will look like was definitely a challenge for me at first, and has definitely helped me kind of grow and relax, which has been really helpful. After graduation, I plan on majoring in sociology at a four-year university. I'm filming this in February, so I'm not exactly sure which one, but I will most likely enter the nonprofit or public sector after college. If I could say one thing to the class of 2021, it would be, I know I've heard this all year, but this year looked like no senior class before us, and hopefully no senior class after us. So I think it's just important to cherish the memories that we have from this year and from the first 3 years of high school. Though we haven't been able to be together very much this year, I think any opportunity we have had to see friends or, any memories from earlier in high school when we were all together, I think it's just important not to take those for granted. So I just want to say congrats to the class of 2021. We did it. We made it through. And to all of the family, friends, and Poolsville staff that helped us get through this year, thank you. We really appreciate it. We know it's been a challenge for you too. So thank you, and we love you. Bye.